Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be working on many of these today because I have missed many. So, antique, hidden, trim, and magazine. Maybe I'll get to the magazine. I don't know because today is the 11th, and yeah. So this has been very fun for me. So I have another video that I'm probably putting out on the same day of how I stamped this with many of my stamps. And so I'm going to make a hidden journaling spot on this page, and that's my magazine piece. Or maybe I'll use this magazine piece. I don't know yet. That one kind of goes better. But I saw this over on Paper Terrace, and I'm going to cut this paper down to the same size as this page right here. It's the back of that, and I need to measure it because it's smaller than, so oh, that is about 5 1/4 by 8. Okay, so that's what I'm going to cut this paper that I did. For the antique, I found some antique buttons. So 5 1/4 is actually a little more than 5 1/4. I'm going to go with 5 5/16. It hurts a little bit to cut that paper. I think it turned out so pretty. And then by 8. So this is 8 1/2. So I'm just going to cut off a half. Is that the half I want to cut off? Yep. Save that little piece. Maybe I'll use it. Yeah, that's going to fit on there nicely. Good. Then this is the paper that I'm going to use for my hidden spot, and that needs to be cut down. I'm going to take off like an inch of that. Save that. Maybe I can add it somewhere. Now this is going to go in here like this. And then I have this little snippet thing that is going to I'm going to use to pull it out. So maybe about right there. Turn this over. So first I'm going to make a mark for how long it is, probably 4. And then this is going to be how I pull it out. I want it to go down to about there. Okay, good. So I'm just kind of eyeballing these marks in my trimmer. And then I think that's right on it. I can always trim more, but I can't untrim. Yeah, trimmed a little bit too far up here and not far enough down here. So I'm just going to snip this just a little past that line. Okay. So the idea with this hidden journaling spot is that's going to be in there like that. Okay, so it just looks like decoration for the top of the page. And that's going to go glued on there. This is going to be able to come in and out. And that is how you're going to pull it out. What do you think? Kind of cute, huh? And then I can do something else on here, or add, or just leave it, because it's kind of cute. All right, I could put him on here. And that way he would be hidden too, but I might need to cut him out for that. He would look really cute on there. Okay, let me just get this done. Do I want to round the corners? I don't think I do, but I do want to add some ink to the edges. So before I put this all together, this is my pumpkin pie. Probably should have coffee stained this. But I can always do that later. Coffee stain it later. Just by painting it with some coffee and painting it with coffee and then just letting it dry. That's actually a really quick way to do it. And you're not getting it drenched with coffee. There we go. So is anybody else doing the Junk Journal January prompts? Okay. Trying to decide which glue I want to use. I think I will go ahead and use the multi-purpose liquid glue. So this top I want glued down the whole thing. And then I want the sides glued and the bottom. There we go. Okay. Got it. What was the other one? Trim. So I'm going to have a hidden journaling spot. I need to add trim and antique. And I have these antique buttons, so maybe I will add the trim and the button to this. It's just another little bit a minute because this is bending, and I used basic beige cardstock to do that stamping on. So I'm not going to put that all the way down to stay for now. Because I don't want to have that get stuck in the glue down there. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this up on dimensionals. It's probably not the best thing for a junk journal, just, adding more bulk, but the reason why is because I want it to stick out just a little bit away from that slit. And I want this to be permanent, so I'm using lots of these, and then I'll probably just put glue on the actual dimensionals, although I haven't really that much trouble with dimensionals moving. So this little snippet thing that I have is an idea I got from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Pull one out just using your 6x6 or 12x12 papers and making this tall book, and then just adding in scraps, layers of scraps, and then so you can do this all at once. And that's some music that I had colored with the gel plate, and then you can add as you go. You can add more decoration, and then this book you can just pull out of. So I love that idea from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I don't know what she called it. I don't remember. There. What do you think? That looks cute, huh? Okay, so I'm wondering if I could use trim to help pull that out. I kind of like to staple that, but I don't think I want to staple on there. The only other thing I could do is take this off and staple it to there. And here we go. Just like always, taking something apart. But I'm not going to be mad about it. Okay. Stapler's right here. I think I'm going to take these off too. I know, it's a waste. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Get this glued up again. So if you are new to my channel, you probably should know that I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and any of the products that were Stampin' Up! Products, those will be linked below my video. And if I can find the Shabby Dabby Doodah instructions for that book, that snippet book, I will definitely put that there. As if you are associated with Stampin' Up as well, you probably recognized a lot of that paper as being Stampin' Up. And if you're like me and you're a demonstrator or you've been using Stampin' Up products for any amount of time, you have a lot of DSP. I like that. All right, a little hidden journaling spot. And I used some trim, and that seems to be nicely in there. And let's see if we can find, I'll put this button at the top. Just sew that in. Is that going to be too heavy for that spot? I have this in the center that I use to tie the book together. Could I add the button there? Tie it through. I don't know. You know, I have antique book pages in here. Well, a little guy might look kind of cute there, huh? I don't know about the antique. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the antique. Ooh, I put the button there. Maybe I should use the button on the front. For my closure. So if I put that in there and just kind of tied it up, then I could have that on the front for a closure later. I think I might do that. Let me find a hole punch that'll mix it up. No, it's too big. Looks like this one might work. Yep. Okay, so if I put that there, and that there, just let me make a mark. I love that button. Kind of excited about using it on here. Oh. Okay, so I just poked that through, and it kind of ruined the paint on the cardboard right there. So I'm going to pull it back off and trim that off, because that'll kind of bug me. I should have poked 2 holes. But there we go. So then the button goes through here, and I could tie something through there, but this kind of needs to be a little, I need a little space. So I think that's what I'll do. Use this trim that I used on my, I unthreaded it. Use this trim. Actually, I probably need a longer piece. I think what this will do is create a little bit of flexibility for that button. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so here's my idea. Just put that through there. I probably should put something there to stabilize. And then just tie a bow. A no bot. A bow. Take that off there. And then a little bow. Okay, so yeah, that gives me a little wiggle room. Will it come through? It will come through. So let's see. How am I gonna keep that from coming through, from pulling all the way through? Tie some more trim around it? Tie something thicker? Can I get that through the button? Okay. I want to see it. No, it's going to come right through. How can I stop that? Well, I'm going to have to think on that of a better way. Oh, maybe, you know those little things that come on the back of the buttons? I think I have one of those in this bag. Oh, I do, right there. I put that on there and thus keep it from coming out. I bet it'll work. It's hard. I need pliers. Go, baby, go. I'm getting it. Oh, I really need pliers. Okay, I need to push it through with something other than my fingernail. There we go. There. Oh, nifty. Oh, no, it's really tight, so I'm going to have to use something really narrow or just leave that on there as a beautiful button. Let's see how this works. If I use some really that works. That's not too hard to tie on there. This is on my journaling spot. And then I wouldn't even need to keep that ribbon there. But let's see about some narrow trim. Do I have any narrow trim? There's some narrow trim. I'm not so sure this is the color I would use, but I think I have some of this in Old Olive. Okay, well, if I wanted to use it to tie, or if I just wanted to have it there as a decorative item, that is nice and tight and looks actually kind of cute. I think I might leave that on there for now. I have an antique button. I have the hidden journaling spot. And make sure that's not getting stuck to the glue. But I haven't used my little magazine man. I wonder if he would like to walk through the mushrooms. Okay, let's go ahead and cut him out, because I think I might be able to use him in here somewhere. And that way I have one, two, three, four, and I'm like a day ahead. Are there rules on doing these? Can you do a whole bunch of them today? It doesn't matter. That's what I have to do. He is so cute. Maybe I'll just find a tag to put him on. This came from a classical education magazine. Uh-oh, I think I might have cut off his foot. Might need to cover up his feet since I cut off his feet. We're kind of hidden in the grass. So I don't know which day I will be uploading this. Probably Monday the 11th. Or maybe later than that. Oh my gosh, he's so cute there. I think I have to do that. He would look adorable there too. Looking through the mushrooms. Ooh, I think I like him there. So I covered up that beautiful, actually, if you saw this video, you'll notice that I came back and did a bunch of stuff. I colored that in with wild wheat. What are these called? Stampin' Blends, wild wheat Stampin' Blends. And then the little bit of like glued napkin and some music and an old stamp just stamped on the edge of a book page that I had torn off. And so I'm going to put him there. I think he looks super cute. Walking next to those life-size mushrooms. And his jacket kind of ties in that color that was on that napkin. This is going to be a problem that probably won't last. That's so cute. Let's put a tag in there. Although I said I wanted a journaling spot, didn't I? And I do. But for now, let's put that tag in there. Super cute. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, would you kindly leave me a thumbs up or comment? Let me know if you're working on Junk Journal January also. Or maybe this is the first you've ever heard about junk journals. And the reason why I do it as a demonstrator and why I demonstrate and do junk journaling is just because I have so much stuff. And I was watching, videos on junk journalers and just fell in love with the craft and thought it would go so well with all of the things that I have. And it's been super fun because I have years and years of stuff. All right, let me go back to here. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Bye for now. Bye.